This is the second glass top stove that I purchased. The first one had the problem of getting crusty baked on food, but the normal products on the market would clean that up pretty good. However, the second one that I purchased, the one I have now, the elements seem to get hotter and bake on spilled food, and so it comes on as a black lava-like cakey residue, which is extremely difficult to get rid of. It drove me nuts. I finally found out how to solve the problem. I'll share with you what I did. That's coming up next. As I explained earlier, the normal products that you would use, the polishes and the Dawn and that sort of thing, they didn't get all the grit off of the stove. I went back onto the YouTube and found a couple of guys that had other ideas, and so what worked for me, got the result I wanted, was a combination of a razor scraper that I bought on Amazon. This one for $12.99 came with 8 extra blades. And then after that, when it got down to the last little bit, I used wet sandpaper. This one's a specific product used or designed to get wet. So I'll show you how I did all that coming up next. I was a little reluctant at first about using the razor blade on the glass stovetop. And so to be sure, I used Dawn liquid detergent as a lubricant and started shaving away the high piles of grit, lava grit, and that sort of thing, and went at it. It took more than a few minutes to go at it, but kept at it and so on. So there was more than one burner for me to do, but this was the worst one, and I'm just going to show you this one here. So kept at it for quite a while. After about 3 minutes of scraping, I got the washcloth and went to wipe up all the soap residue, and of course that made quite a soapy mess, but also helped to clean the debris and that sort of thing. So I wiped that all up. So a lot of soap on the surface, but cleaning that up got it even more cleaner, so that was okay. Finally, I reached for a bigger towel to wipe up all the soap, and now you can now see here that a lot of the lava buildup is gone, but there's still some. So yeah, there's a few spots here and there. So the next step was to put down some more detergent and scrape some more, and afterwards I cleaned that up, and then it was time to bring out the sandpaper. So I poured a little bit of pure clean water on the surface because that way I won't scratch the surface when I sand it along. A few more minutes of that. The lava is now still stained, but it's not as high up. It's not as deep as the lava. So keep rubbing away there. So after the sanding, brought out the towel again, tried to dry off the surface again. But as you can see, it's starting to look pretty good, isn't it? Each time I would clean it off, I'd find still a few more spots and chip away at them. And keep going for as long as it took to get the surface as close to perfect as I could get it. Finally, last step, went and got the Windex, brought it out, got some paper towels, and went about cleaning the streaks and so on the surface, just to bring it up to the nicest or the cleanest looking glass I could get. So that's my experience with finally finding out how to clean my glass top stove and get the grit off. Hope that's helpful. Bye for now.